Greetings, dears. So think about 5 things you are grateful for. 5 things. And 5 people. Oh, I had already started out with people. 5 things and 5 people. Then I want you to think about 5 events. Doesn't matter what or how you felt about it, but 5 events of the past year. Five things you're grateful for, 5 people you're grateful for, and 5 events. You don't have to be grateful for them. You have that? Now let's work a little backwards. Well, actually, before I do any of that, hello, dears. Are you well? How are you doing? Like that, is it? This is a good year you have coming in front of you, but you need to know the secret of it. You have to be looking for the good.
I've had a sense of excitement.
Good.
All over. I mean, personally in my life, and also I've seen out in the world, there seems to be positive excitement that things can change.
Good. This is the year. So, 5 experiences you had, 5 things that went on in your life. I want you to take a look at those, or if you didn't write them down, to think about those 5 things. And as you look at them, I want you to think, how do these reflect your beliefs? How do these experiences within your past year, how does it, or maybe more accurately, how did it reflect you? Now think about it. Because when you have something like the most loved person in your universe die, how does that reflect you? Or when you have pipes exploding in your house, how does that reflect you? But think about it. How is it you? Because you know everything out there is you. Specially designed for you. So think about those events. Now I'm going to ask you the hard question. In what ways are you grateful for all of those events? In what ways are you grateful? If you were looking at positive events, I have a different question for you to ask. Instead of how are you grateful, for positive events, you want to ask yourself, How can I keep this going, repeat it? What can I do to bring this sort of thing back into my life? Five people that you are grateful for. I want you to think about what it is about them that you are grateful for. What is it about this person you are grateful for, and this person you are grateful for, and this, and this, and this? Each one individually. What is it about them you are grateful for? And then you want to ask yourself, do I have these attributes within myself? Is this a reflection of who I am or who I need to become? And the 5 things that you are grateful for, what do they tell you about yourself? These 5 things that you are grateful for, what kind of things are on that list? Things like Health, thank you. Elf, all right. Elves are a good thing. Health, right, health. Heat, all right. So, your home, your creatures, you get the idea. These things. And I'm going to add a question to that. Why do you keep them around? You may have no choice, eh? Why do you keep heat going, working to be healthy? Why do you continue having a home? These may seem very, very obvious to you, depending upon what you wrote down. Well, of course, I'm going to be grateful for that. But as always, there's a kicker to it. When you look at why you keep these things around, look to see if those reasons are a reflection of you as well. If those efforts, if its purpose matches your purpose. This life is all about learning to let go. And the first Sunday of a new year is a really good one to put that out. You have so much in your life. Even if you feel you are the poorest of the church mice and the unhappiest of the people, you have so much to be grateful for. And one of the biggest ways to bring more gratitude into your life is to do more to let go of those things that do not serve your life. Letting go is a very big part of fully living. Because when you are weighed down by those things, be they experiences, people, or things that do not serve you any longer, well, remembering that you become everything you surround yourself with, everyone you surround yourself with, every experience you allow yourself, knowing that you become the sum of those things, does it reflect what, or maybe who, you really want for your life? I now want you to think about 5 things you need to release in your world. 5 things. It can be something simple, like a thing. It can be a person that you have grown apart from, or who has behaviors you no longer wish to amplify in your own life. It can be experiences you no longer wish to have in your life. 5 things you want to let go of. And then the question is, what are you going to replace those things with? Because you're not letting it go until you replace that. It won't stay gone, it will follow. You just keep repeating until you have replaced what was with what will be. Now, for those of you who have been writing this night, and you can look at your paper and your answers, and if there are those of you who are not writing but can remember pretty much what your answers were, what are 3 actions you can do to add to gratitude in your life, good experiences, wisdom, joy, love? What are 3 things you can do to add to your health, or I'm not sure you want to add to heat, but comfort levels? 3 things you can do that are simply good for you. Looking at what you've been writing about, the gratitudes, the experiences, what can you do to bring more good to you? What can you do? This is a separate question. To know more of the best of you and put you into the world. What can you do to put you into the world? You are bright and beautiful and wise and funny and amazing. You are growing, learning, remembering. You are choosing a path of high frequency. How can you put more of you into this world? Well, first you might need to ask yourself, why would you want to do that? Why would you? And of course the answer is because this world needs it. But in actuality, the world has been getting you all along, hasn't it? Because the world is you in 1,000 different faces, 1,000,000 different ways. It is you. So what is it you have been seeing in the world that you don't want to keep seeing? And remember, it's you. So that takes you back to that question I'm asking. What do you want? What do you need to do? Changing it from want. That sounds too much like free will. What do you need to do to get more of you out there? Healing, helping, loving, showing, giving, teaching, being. And are any of those ways new to you? Because I will tell you, the same old isn't going to do it for you. unless you want to just repeat 2017. It was definitely a year of unity, wasn't it? You know that energy is neutral. Energy is not about, ooh, 2017 is going to be such a horrible year that everybody's going to have to come together in unity because it's so awful. But many of you actually feel that way. But energy is neutral. Remind me what the key is. It's what you do with it. And the key is always love. Seeing it through love. Intending it through love. Have you, well, of course you have. You've heard the expression about seeing the world through rose-colored glasses. I like that. So what I want you to do right now is put on your creative, how about 5-year-old's hat, all right? Pull out that little child that you are. The healthy, happy one, please. And put that into your brain. Have a childlike brain right now. I want you to imagine that in your hands you have a pair of rose-colored glasses, all right? Now, some of you are actually wearing some, so maybe you want to take it off and look at them, but with your imagination, you can do the same thing. I want you to look at those glasses, and I want you to make them spectacular. What are they going to look like? What color are they? Music? Well, all right, you're getting a little music to go with it, with your visualization. That's good. What do they feel like? If you open them up, close them back down, look at them from the front, hold them by the stems. I knew that. Look at them from the other side. Look at them. What do they look like? Be detailed, very detailed. Do these just look like any glasses? Surely not. Make them special. Make them yours. Again, what color are they? Do they have designs on them? Are they shaped in any special way? How large are they? How small are they? How do they feel in your hands? Gwendolyn, you are creating that music.
In your phone.
Telephone?
Yeah. Turn your phone on. It's vibrating.
You're making music with your phone, we think.
Your phone.
Check your phone, because there's, I think it's in your purse, right here.
I I like the music. But then I realized that's the very same tune. I knew what that meant.
It's a ringtone.
Now, think about putting them on. And these glasses, remember, they are rose color, which is a way of saying they're pink, yes? Pink lenses. And vibrationally speaking, those deep rose colors are associated with love. So you're going to put those glasses on, and everything you see through the filter of love. What would that look like? Now, some of you have looked through night vision that sometimes looks kind of green. Some of you have amber vision glasses that make everything look sort of yellow. So you can imagine what a rose tint on everything would look like. All right, take those imaginary glasses off, put them in your hands, and put them between your two hands like this, so that your fingertips are touching your fingertips. The glasses are in your hands, with your hands touching. From your heart, I would like for you to imagine a flame, like a candle flame, perhaps, that grows bigger with every heartbeat. Bigger, bigger, bigger. Hey, that sounds like high blood pressure. How about bigger, bigger? That's a little easier. Until your chest is filled with that light. And it moves down your arms, and your hands are filled with that light. And claim that to be the light of the energy you are. A function of your light body, of your spirit. And from one hand to the other, through those glasses you are holding in your hands, imbue it with the spirit function, the light function you are. Fill up those glasses with the love you are, the spiritual force you are. The spirit being you are. The function of source in this world that you are. Allow them to burst with white light and settle back down to those outrageously wonderful rose-colored glasses. It fills up, it fills up, it fills up, poof! Now, open your hands, unfold those glasses, put them on And gently with your hand, push those glasses right into your face so that they become a constant part of you. So that always you will see through the loving spirit you are, because those rose-colored glasses have become forever a part of you. Anchor that. Visualize a beam of white light going from your heart to the center of the earth. From your heart through the top of your head to Sirius. And allow that you are simply a person who always sees the world through rose-colored glasses, through outrageous and beautiful and fun and perfectly fitting and feeling rose-colored glasses that are so perfect for you, you don't even feel them on, but you feel their effects. Anchor that. Like you don't have to think about your fingers to use them. All right, a few of you do now, but now don't think about keeping those glasses on you because they are a part of you. Simply allow. Now, with those glasses on, I'd like for you to think about 5 things you are grateful for. Five people you are grateful for. Rose-colored glasses. And 5 experiences that you want to bring to 2018. Five things you are grateful for. 5 people you are grateful for. And when you have done that, because that's priming, five opportunities, experiences, life events you wish to manifest in this coming year. When you have those 5 things, imagine that you are putting them all together into a small, compact ball of light. And take that ball and put it right into your face. Put it right into those glasses in your face. Right into your third eye. Ball of light that contains the 5 things you want to create into your new year. And make them a part of you and your rose-colored glasses, like this. He can't think of 5 things. He was saying, oh. Now, this year is going to manifest many things. It's vital that you are not doing that manifestation through fear, but only through love. This year is all about manifesting. Now, there is something to be said that manifestation is a constant process. So maybe I should say it in a slightly different way. Things you have been working on are going to come to a conclusion this year. So you might need to think, am I ready for these things to start showing up? Am I ready to take on these things? Am I the person that can function in these ways? Are there things I need to release so that I'm not manifesting through fear? Are there things I need to become and do so that I am living my life at my highest frequency? What do you want 2018 to bring you, and what are you willing to do to become the person who creates those things? Guardians come into this world for one reason, and that is to help bring about the transition that they always come here for. Guardians, however, do not wake up the moment they're born. They have a tendency to get caught up in what the world says is reality. For the last 4 years, you have been losing that reality. You have been losing your desire to maintain that reality. And for some, very near and dear, they have indeed lost this reality. Bye-bye, out of here. Your world functions through cycles constantly like this. A roller coaster, absolutely. Hold on, it's a wild ride. If you relate too much to the world, then your life does this. So don't make that your future. Don't need the old to comfort the new. Catch it, quick. It's escaping, I'm sure. Last thing. Come up with one new way to serve. And although you might be thinking to serve the world as a whole, I'm going to narrow that. One new way to serve that which feeds you. Feeds the light you are, the love you are. That might be a thing, it might be a person, it might be an event. That is what most lives are made up of. But the key is that it feeds you. Not your favorite restaurant feeds you, but fills your heart and reminds you what you are, feeds you. One new way. Don't fear, but stretch. Stretch your boundaries just a little. Now, I'm going to do this every month for a bit. Take the kind of energy that you've been thinking through. Manifestation, creation energy, recreation energy. And direct it to these bowls o' balls. And as with your rose-colored glasses. Visualize that your hands are around each of these 2 bowls. Can you see them? Yes? Your hands are around them. Light flows in, bursts out into the world. Manifestation. If yours is at home, do that same thing. See it. But for right now, group intent, group energy, ready, 1, 2, 3, send it out there. And let it go. All right. This is about renewal. Goddess force, divine feminine, creation, intent, thought, manifestation. This is the year to make you happen. Renewal. Look in the mirror.